Hello everybody, it is Natomix and welcome back to another Minecraft video. So, today, I'm not sure exactly what my plans are for this video. I might have some kind of idea for what I want to do, but I'm not really sure yet. I'd like to go to the Nether. I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe find some ancient debris with the, totally great diamond pickaxe that I'm holding in my hand. But we just need to find somewhere to start. Technically, I'm going to. I'm gonna go make a diamond pickaxe with the 6 diamonds that I got last video. I'm gonna make a diamond pickaxe just for keeps. And I'm gonna put the rest in my chest. Bars. Anyways, I'll put this. I'll keep that. I might need it in case someone rolls around. Actually, let me get the hay real quick and let the sun rise. All right, so now that I can actually, see outside, that's actually kind of important when going to scavenge the mines. Surprisingly, you'd think that you don't need light to go into a cave system, but of course, if you're me, obviously you really do, because well, I just like to be able to see when I'm running around the wilderness, like this big old jungle that I'm in. And you've got things like this. So this cave could be very interesting. Or it could be just lame like this. Just go down into one thing. At least I got some coal out of it, you know. Now I've got 24. That's pretty good. More coal. I will never, never, ever say no to coal. You know what I'm saying? So that one gave us 15 pieces. This just keeps going. Oh my, this just keeps going down. Okay, okay. This might wander off into the same cave system that is under my house. Scared. Wow. Alright, so let's see. How far down do you go? Okay. Ooh, okay. Lava. We're at level 13. Yeah, that I've. Wait, no, this is a mine shaft. Right. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, okay, so now we're making progress, and this is good. Because progress is key, and everybody loves a bit of progress. I'm going to block this off, so I can deal with that. Because I kind of hate when water's in the way. Lava is also very annoying. Okay, I see how it is. Let's get out of here, bud. So, we got a few vines down here, obviously, because we are... I don't know what it is, but every single thing over here... Oh, okay. Guess we're going down. Every single thing over here looks extremely pretty. Very, very pretty. But, there's more. There's nothing wrong with grabbing a bit of iron. Even though that you're fully stacked up on iron, there's nothing wrong with it. Although, I think that I spot, if I'm correct, yes I am, diamonds. Now, although it's just one diamond is good, because one diamond is better than no diamond. If you haven't figured that out, you're done for. So, now that we're down in the deeps, man, okay, so there's just a lot of diamonds. Yes, that's only 2, but there's another one over here. 3 iron, more iron. Oh, I could get stuck like that. This texture pack, well, it's not a texture pack, it's a add-on. It's called Essentials, and it lights up every ore in a dark cave. So you can actually see what it is from kind of far away, or you can see if there actually is any kind of far away. but some people prefer to play pretty vanilla. I do have a few friends of mine that get pretty mad at me every single time we go to play Minecraft because I always want like an add-on, no matter if it's like a tree capitator, if it's essentials, or just a texture pack or something like that. They always get kind of nosy with it. Extremely mad, but what am I gonna do, right? I just watch. Okay, so scavenging the cave, I'm honestly down here just trying to find any bit of ore that I can. Any ore is better than no ore. Like I just said earlier with the diamonds, a diamond is better than no diamonds, obviously. So I can sit here and find redstone, maybe in a later episode of this series that I'm starting. I could make some redstone contraptions, which would be very, very neat if I was good at it, but practice always does make perfect. Well, not always, but sometimes, most of the time. I plan to probably just go through this video and do what I'm doing as we speak, just kind of, mining ore and going through caves to try and find obsidian so we can head to the nether, and I will probably just talk a lot through it, but that's set yourself up to do as a YouTuber, of course. I plan to, out of this entire thing, I would love to try and just entertain. I know some people don't have days. Everybody's going to have a good day, and not everybody's going to have a bad day, right? But not every day is perfect. Everybody should be bad. Everybody will eventually get through it. And the things that people, I think some people don't understand with life is that it's what's it called? It's not gonna stop, right? It never will. It'll always keep going, and you just gotta push on through. And if any of you like 21 Pilots, they have a song which is pretty great for that. I think it's called Holy Station. If you struggle with things like that in life, I would definitely recommend checking it out. There was a time in my life where I was, having a pretty hard time, right? And everybody has, low points and high points and, everything good like that, right? So I listened to that song and I was like, kind of feeling better. I would definitely recommend just trying to find your groove with what you want to do. If you want to go do something that you aspire to do, don't let anybody talk you out of it, because that's what you want to do, not what they want to do. Anything like that, right? Here comes spring. My oldest brother plans on, I'm not saying this, man, that's a lot of iron, Jesus. My oldest brother plans to give me, well, not just, give, but I would have to pay for it, obviously. He has a Mustang, and a lot of people know Mustangs, for the big V8 and the loud growl that they make when they take off. But his is a V6, and I am perfectly fine with that. And all the kids that I have told at my school have made fun of me for it. Like, oh, V6s are not good, all that, yada, 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 all that good stuff, right? They've all said that, and they've all made jokes about it, and at first, it was getting on my nerves, right? Then I kind of realized, I was like, man, they don't have what I'm about to have, and the fact that I've been wanting this body style of a car, I didn't care what engine was going to be in it. I just wanted the body style, right? And when I learned that I was going to be able to get one as young as I am, I was pretty ecstatic, right? But everybody around me tried to drag me down. And I thought to myself, maybe they're not having a great point in their life, or they are just trying to drag me down. But, if somebody's trying to drag you down from something that you want, don't listen to them. It's what you want, and it's, maybe they're just jealous, right? That's the only way you really can think about things, and that's the only way that's best to think about things, right? So, okay, let's just go to a dead end. That's awesome. So, life is, like I said before, it's ongoing. It'll never stop, and you can never get it. This is a lot of iron, and like, what? Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. Oh. I think the thing that sucks is that I think the Essentials thing has it's an ore breaker, but they also have a tree breaker where you can fix how much durability your axe will take to a tree. Like, if it'll take the full durability as if you chop down the entire tree, right? Or if it'll just take one durability for the entire tree. Normally, using the one durability for the entire tree is a smarter choice, obviously, so you don't run out of, you don't lose an axe as quickly. But I think the Essentials mod or add-on has a sort of, I guess you could say, I think it has an ore breaker with pretty much the same thing, same concept, right? And it seems as though this is great. I have so much iron. Dude, you'd think I'm in like Creative or something. This is just fun. But, I think it has this ore breaker where all your durability will go away when you break like a big chunk of ore, like I've been doing. And I think stuff like that is really cool. More building blocks for me. Man, this building a beacon will be pretty easy. I'm waiting in the sky. But he thinks it low on mine. A great song. But if anybody watching this video, and anybody who will be watching this video, maybe in the future, or sometime, right? Everybody stumbles upon something as their own. Whenever, if ever you are watching this video, I hope the world is treating you as you wish it to be. If it's not, it's okay, right? It'll all be okay. Things happen. If you have someone in your life that's not doing you the best things, kind of makes your life miserable, that's still okay. Because you can always get past it. You always lose that person, right? You can just kind of get rid of them if you really wanted to. I have stumbled into the game that I've been in before. Anyways, like I was saying, if you tend to let people into your life that don't do great things for you, then I would highly recommend trying to watch what you really stand by, right? And, you know, not to say I'm gonna tell you how to live your life, obviously not. But I don't like to see people suffer. I think that a lot of people tend to suffer in silence. I don't know, where is this all coming from? Is it like mining out the entire damn game? I guess it did, because there was iron right there, and now there's not. But it'll all be okay. Right? Nothing else. You pretty much control everything. There's nothing in your life that anybody else controls, right? So if you ever think to yourself, man, do I have somebody in my life that's doing me no good, although I think that they are being, you know, useful to me? Useful as in, like, you know, let's say a boyfriend, a girlfriend, anybody like that, right? You think you love them, but they're actually making your life pretty miserable, right? If you have anything like that, I would highly recommend trying to do something about it. I've had in the past things like that, right? And it sucked. I'll admit it sucked. But you know, I got past it, right? I thought that they were the best thing for me, but then they actually ended things before I did. So I guess that was good. Because I used to be the kind of person to never say no or like break up with people. But eventually, as of recent, you know, I've kind of learned my own boundaries with things like that. And I've tried to be better at things. Obviously, you don't want to sit here and suffer alone with people around you. Because, trust me, people will notice. People will definitely notice. And it's not like you think, you know, you may think that, oh, I can just go on with my day. No, that's not the way to do it. You may think that, but it's, I don't know, it's, you just gotta push through it, right? You gotta get rid of all your bad things, and, you know, let all the bad things out, right? You know, sometimes you just gotta get a really good cry. I know some people, especially in this generation, think to themselves, they're like, man, you know, I'm too tough. I don't need to cry, right? But that's not it, man. That's not it. If you are hurting, you'll know it. You'll know it, but you won't do anything about it, right? So you'll be hurting for all this time, yet you won't do anything for it. You'll just sit there and let it take over. But there's a way to get through that. Now, if you really put your mind to it, you can do just about anything that you really need to do, right? And I'm sure you've heard that all over the place before, but you know, it's not the common thing, right? Although, like I said, you may have heard that before. It's not a common thing that people don't actually care to watch for themselves. Some people will go out on a limb and try and say, "Oh, I can make myself better. I just need time." Right? You don't need time because it's right here in front of you. You can do it. You don't feel like doing it. But when you do feel like doing it, you can't, right? You know, and that's the way I used to think to myself. Because there would be times that I'm laying in bed, I see a TikTok or something like that, movie, and it'll really get the juices flowing. You know what I'm saying? It'll make me happy. And it'll make me. I have been running in circles this entire time. I've been yapping too much, but I've been seeing TikToks like late at night, and it'll be like an adrenaline boost, like a random adrenaline boost, right? And it just gets you, it gets you going for some reason. It makes me feel like I'm like unstoppable, right? And I've had points where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna better myself. Oh, I'm gonna work out every day. I'm gonna get super fit. Oop, I'm dying. Not what I'm saying. Not saying I'm dying, but you get the gist, right? It'll really hit at a point where you don't expect it to. Then it just kind of does, right? And then you're like, well, that was weird after it's over, because then it's already late at night, and you sit there and realize even after but it's where am I? Where am I? I took a wrong turn in a city I don't know. But you can really do things. You don't really have to sit here and wait for other people to do what you want, even though you think they want you to do it. No, you want to do it, you should do it, right? But it's not all fair. That's okay. It is 10 o'clock at night. My birthday is tomorrow. Pretty happy, I'm actually gonna go see. I'm gonna go see Iron Lung again because I thought that movie was really, really good. And I really like the soundtrack to it. I think it's a great movie. I think Markiplier did a great job with it. He does keep making movies. Like he said, he said in a live stream that he did like a few days ago. He said, this is not the best that I have. I've got more that you guys haven't seen, and you won't see it for a long time. But like, man, if he keeps making movies, I might actually go ahead and decide to watch them. That's pretty badass. But that's probably what I'll do tomorrow. Probably go watch a movie, just hang out. That'll be the only day I have off of work. It kind of sucks, but I'm gonna start mining up. Seemingly, I can't find my way out. So, yeah. So hey, where you going? You doing okay? You feeling all right, man? know times have been tough, but no, I'm not going to get back into that. I already ranted for like 20 minutes. But, oh, nah, anything but that cave sound. That one in the... There's another creepy one. I know it has a name. I just forget what it is. And it's terrifying, and I hate it. But, you know, I guess to talk about YouTube, this will be my second video. And I really hope that with enough effort, enough playing, I think I can really do it. You know, I've got, like I said, I think in the last video, I think I said this. I've got a computer, and I'd like to make game videos on that. But I have OBS and everything, and I tried to set it up like an hour ago or so, and it was not working. I was doing everything. I was looking up YouTube videos and all that. I could not find a single thing telling me how to do it. So if anybody who watches this knows anything about OBS and how to use it and how to stream, like make videos and all that, please let me know. Because I was also having audio issues where every single time I'd open up a game, it would output like 1,000, and it was like around like all the like filter my mic. I was like, okay, that should work, but it didn't do anything, and yet the game was still up. So that's okay. That's out of the blue, but I will definitely take it. And I was saying, like, if you, oh my god, all the shining water just like completely dipped. It just left. It was gone. It didn't even want to be here. It was like, why am I here? But anyways, I plan to sometime in the future. 1 second. I want to wait for this. It keeps. Oh my god! It keeps like. I wonder if it's because of all the blocks. Where am I? I'm about to die. Almost. But anyways, like I was saying, I would love to start making videos with it. I don't know what kind of games I would play, but you know, that's another thing for the future dates, right? But you know, if anybody has anything on how to, just please, you know, put it in the comments, and I will probably reach out to you. Actually, probably not. Probably, I will more than likely reach out to you if you can show me how to do this, because I would like to know. After all these YouTube videos, excuse me, doesn't make any sense. But you know, I try my best. And you know, I plan to just try and become a YouTuber. You know, I don't care how long it takes to. I want to put the fourth effort. I want to put the fourth effort into this idea as much as I can, because this has always been like something that I wanted to do since I was a kid. Like I said in the last video, I wanted to do this for so. But you know, I've wanted to do this and I've wanted to make it, right? I've never thought that I could actually go out there and do it correctly, right? But ever since I've been able to stream these videos, well, I guess doing a stream on Twitch and then taking that entire stream, splicing it or not, and putting it on YouTube. I figured out that I could do that. I thought I was pretty set. But, you know, there's obviously more out there, right? And there's more that I can do. But just gotta figure out how to do it. Oh, use a lot more blast furnaces. Let's see. Must know more of this. One's from here. Take you. 5 more. Now, could I use possibly some more coal? Yes, absolutely I could. Do I know where to find it? Absolutely not. Break that, put that right here. I'm going to do some kind of weird, round and round thing. No. Hey, like I said before, the beacon could be cool. Well, I guess in this video I kind of had planned to sorry. I guess in this video I had planned to go to the Nether, but probably gonna be next video due to, you know, obviously I haven't found any obsidian. I haven't found any. Well, I found lava pools, but I don't have a water bottom, so I couldn't have made it obsidian. And I kind of sat there and I found a bunch of iron and yapped for like 20 minutes. So that was not exactly the plan, but I guess for right now I'm gonna go try and find some coal. This coal is good, and if we can find coal, then we will be set. I wish I could make like a coal farm, but I doubt that's a thing. I think you just gotta find it and hope for the best, right? But you can only do so much. Oh, devil. 8 whole pieces. That looked a lot more than 8 pieces. But I could be dumb. Oh, I could be very dumb. Copper. Who likes copper? Let's be honest. What is copper? Unless we're talking about the copper golems, what is it really good for? Right? I thought this stuff all lumped up together, like the iron did. Guess not. Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. Just a damn bat. I'm so too used to playing games with jump scares that just scared pieces. Even though I'm playing on peaceful, yes, you can, you know, make fun of me. No, I'm not scared to play on the other modes, but this is a Minecraft world that I just want to enjoy, right? I just want to sit here and I want to play through, and I don't want to have to worry about, you know, the possibility of dying. Now, will I switch it to another game mode when, you know, going to fight the Ender Dragon or having to go to the Nether, get blaze rods? Yes, absolutely. I'm going to have to. That's all part of the process. But will I keep it mostly on peaceful? Yeah, probably. Because I don't, like I said, I don't like the aspect of trying to fight my way through everything. I'm just trying to play the game. Same way I came in. Gravel that nearly crushed me. Oh, dude. I hope that when I go back to sleep tonight, back decided to fix itself while I'm asleep. It hurts. It's hurt like hell all day. I've even tried to stretch it out. It's in like my rear left deltoid. It hurts real bad. There's a lot of things that could happen in the nighttime, and maybe fixing my back will be one of them. Everything's always changing, right? So normally there's a lot more coal in these kind of, I guess, like stone. I know they have a better name, but I'm just gonna call them the stone sides, or like the stone shore. I think it's like the windy something, or like the wind knocked off all the dirt, the sand, all that stuff. And that's why it's stone. But I forget what it's called. Going to venture out into the distance, far away, since I have my cords on the base right now. I'll never be returned to I'm just sitting here doing anything, I swear. Nothing down there. I'm gonna go back to the jungle because I don't see anything. There seems to be more of a capacity of coal, a lot bigger, like a lot more coal in grassy areas than there is deserts. Especially because caves come a lot more common in grassy areas. Ouchie. Ouchie. Ollie. Oh, okay. I remember this. I'm gonna go over here so that I can just absolutely dive in. That is so scary with this shader on, because it's like the water's clear instead of blue, so you can't really tell, but you can, right? Like you can from a certain angle, but at other angles, it looks like nothing's there. So that's the only scary part. That's the only scary part about having a shader on like this, is that water becomes like clear. Excuse me. Ooh. Dude, if I played with the cave, I bought the Cave Dweller add-on, and I played with it one time, and then I manned up. I was like, my mama ain't raised no baby. I grabbed out my iron sword and tried to kill him, and my sword just went poof. It was gone. So I guess there's no fighting the Cave Dweller. You just low-key have to run. That is so cool looking. I think out of all biomes in Minecraft, I think the jungle has to be my favorite. I don't know if it's the vibrant colors or if it's the tall trees. It might be a mix of both, because I saw a video a really long time ago. It was of this Minecraft world that were massive, going over the player's head, but the trail was, it's like everything was scaled up completely. It's kind of interesting. I guess. stupid silence, but it's alright. You know what we all do? We all do stupid things. I think I will try and conclude this. I had a friend a further episode. He was the first subscriber. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that of him very much. He told me that he might join in and start playing on the world, which is great. But he also told me that he prefers videos that are uncut raw footage. So pretty much like a VOD, right? But you know, I can't help but feel that there should be a need of like cutting clips. Only if I had like a video that was like hours long. When I really start getting into making videos and I know what I'm doing and I start, you know, and like I'm older and stuff like that, right? When that time rolls around, and I'm making videos that are like 1.5, 2 hours long, that's when I'm going to start like cutting videos down, right? Because you know you don't want to bore your audience, especially nowadays when everybody's attention span is like less than an ant. So you really got to think: is my video being long worth it? You know, if you have people stay for it, great. That's awesome. But considering the world we live in now with, you know, short form media, I think that's what it's called, with like TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts and all that stuff. If you're watching YouTube Shorts, it might be 5 years old. Just kidding. I kind of dwell into that sometimes. But hey, it's all right. It's all right. But, you know, like I was saying, in this generation, our attention spans are not that great anymore. And they're probably only getting worse. Because, what are those are chickens. But, you know, because, like I was saying, because of all these social media apps. Which is okay. You know, TikTok is nice. You find funny videos on there. Some videos that are kind of sad. Some videos that you do nothing on the post but comment real and then just go to the next one. But that's the best part about it, is the fact that you can do that and still somehow go on with your day, right? You know, you may sit there and you may rot in bed for the entirety of the day, but I guess that's all part of it, right? Because at the end of the day, it'll really be okay. You know, it's not anything that's gonna hurt anybody. You're just sitting there, you're scrolling through your phone. You're not hurting anybody. You're doing just what you need to do. Not that big a deal. And if anybody seems to be hurt by it, then boo-hoo for them, because they sound a little scared. Scared of what, you may ask? I'm not sure. But, hey, you do what you want to do, right? You don't want anybody to force you to do something, because then that's bad. Obviously, we don't like bad things. So, I know most of this video was just yapping. I would make more videos like this, but I fear that some people would lose interest very quickly if I did. Especially because people don't like to, I feel like some people don't like to just hear somebody talk about you and about your personal life in a video. But, you know, that's okay. Everybody has their preferences on what they watch, and, you know, I'd like to make everybody's day just a little bit better if they come and watch my videos, right? Alright, so that will conclude this video. That will conclude this episode. When I plan to make another one, I'm not sure. But it is Friday, so if you're seeing this, it is definitely late if you do see this, because I don't know how long this is going to take to upload. My videos do take a little long to upload. I don't know if it's, I think it's YouTube. I think they have like an issue with it or something like that, but you know, that's okay. And I might not even upload it tonight. I might, excuse me, I might upload it tomorrow, and that's okay. You know, there's always infinite time for something. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for coming and sharing your time with me. I thank you very much for viewing the video at all. You know, maybe you could like, maybe you could subscribe if you even want to. You know, I will be posting at least weekly. Maybe 1 or 2 times, or maybe more during the week. You never know. It's always good to find out. But until then, till next time, I hope you all are safe. Whatever you do, be safe and do it with very, very much care. Do what you want within, you know, rightful reasons, and have fun with it, right? So I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for sticking around, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.